Where unemployment is rife, many turn to entrepreneurship to free themselves from poverty. A non-profit organization called the Township Entrepreneurs Alliance is on a big drive to help township entrepreneurs to grow their business and enlarge their network. TEA also aims to facilitate dialogue with government, the corporate sector, and communities in the development of youth entrepreneurship. The workshop will be held in Soweto on Saturday, the 18th of May. For more on this initiative, we're joined in studio by Bulelani Balabala, founder of Township Entrepreneurs. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Afternoon.
This is a great initiative.
Yeah.
What prompted you to create this Township Entrepreneurs Alliance?
I think what inspired it is my entrepreneurial journey. So, I've been an entrepreneur now 14 and a half years, rather 15 years. Started age-old story, started in my mother's garage in Tembisa. My highest grade is grade 9. And I think out of the struggles that I came across, I realized that, in order to be able to impact other entrepreneurs and help them grow their businesses, let's start T. So T has been running now for 4 years. And so for the past 4 years, I think we've hosted about 68 sessions. We are national. Before Soweto, we did Mamelodi. After Soweto, we're doing Wamashu. And I think for me, it's a big passion drive to say, let's bring a quality initiative in the township that is going to really drive information, market access opportunities, and networking opportunities. Because every other time, being a township kid, every other time I went to a community hall initiative that was so-called a business initiative, it was raggedy, didn't look good, it wasn't properly catered for, it didn't look the part. And you must understand that the township nuances are in such a way that if you really want to impact me in the township, first change the setting, because my mindset is already conditioned in a different way.
Absolutely. So what sets yours T apart from the others?
So, there is no other. Consider it this way. We are the biggest gathering of township entrepreneurs. In the past 4 years, we've directly impacted bums on seats about 11,000 entrepreneurs. These are free initiatives that we run twice a month in nationally in every province. And I think for us, it's just really not a competition platform, but really it's a platform where we bring these entrepreneurs together for free, where they get mentorship, market access opportunities, they learn how to grow their businesses. I think also touching on what you said in your intro to then say that with the unemployment level being so high, we have to consider entrepreneurship as a possible career choice. So with the vast majority of people looking at government, we know very well that government doesn't have the resources. Maybe they have the resources, but they might not have the tools to equip young people who are unemployed. So what we then need to do is that we then need to go back and equip them with those tools and skills.
So now you've held all these various workshops across the country in different townships, and you obviously want to spread your wings. What has the response been like from entrepreneurs and from the public and from government?
The response, from the entrepreneurs themselves has been phenomenal. They're hungry for growth. They're hungry for success. And at a typical tea session, you find the entrepreneurs that are making $1 million, 3 million plus, but majority of them are entrepreneurs that are making below 500,000. So the big threshold is really between 200 and 500,000 rand. So now these are entrepreneurs that are either in startup or SMME phase that are really yearning to move the idea to the next level. The community in itself is also excited. We would appreciate a bit of government push and a bit of government support. We have corporate support coming in wherever possible. Quite recently, FNB has been supporting some of our initiative, and we're eternally grateful. But you look at a situation where for the first 3 years or 2.5 years, I was funding it from my pocket and through my company.
Which is remarkable.
Purely because of the passion, right?
Where's the funding coming from now?
The funding is still coming from my company, but we have FNB that are supporting. We've got 360 Financial Services, which is a black-owned financial services company. No membership. Purely no membership, because my thing with this is it was create a product, right, that would meet the first tier, because the biggest challenge in the market right now is what is so-called the unseen economy. Now, the unseen economy, some people will break down the unseen economy to then say that it's the informal traders. Some people would say that, but they are formal in the entrepreneurs that are trading, but they are not banking. What is the issue with that? So our thing was to then say, when you then come up with terms like startup entrepreneurs, it becomes exclusive to township entrepreneurship. One of the biggest things, just to park there, one of the biggest things that I've always been asked, why Township Entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is entrepreneurship.
Yes.
That's not the case. You look at a situation like me where I've created permanent employment for about 14 staff members in the township. We're still in Tembisa. We do work for national and multinationals. We occupy a 400 square meter office and production space. So we've got equipment in-house and we manufacture branding material. But how is it that we've just been dropped by the fourth biggest courier in the country, was they telling us that we are out? We have had to switch internet service providers, I think 5 times in the span of 10 years. So you then find that there's a set of challenges that you come across that you wouldn't ordinarily come across if I had a beautiful office in Rosebank.
Yes.
Or not even a beautiful office, but even if I was a startup in Rosebank, I wouldn't access those things, because within a 30-kilometer radius, you find support all around you. So we need to shift that. When you look at the Gauteng framework for economic development, it says we will build hubs of economic development. Where are these hubs?
Yes, of course. So now, very briefly and finally, tell us about tomorrow's event.
So I'm excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow, for the first time ever, we're in Soweto. Predominantly, it's happened all over in different parts of the country, but we're in Soweto. And I mean, we're starting at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is pre-registered individuals can come on the day, and individuals that would really love to register on the day can come tomorrow. What we've done, I think, in the past 2 weeks, we've tried as much as we can with the resources we have to do a business-to-business sort of a campaign and invite the businesses that are in and around. I think to date, we've got about 350 or so RSVPs that are coming tomorrow, and we're excited because the lineup of guests as well is one that is top notch. I mean, we've got Mr. Pelisa Lekani, who is Africa's #1 speaker. We've got Alon Reyes, the CEO of Race Corp. We've got Mr. Kananim CB, who's the group CEO of 360 Financial Services. There's Trompom Kwena, who owns a business called Wing Republic, which is based here in the Bram. We've got Marang, who's a business processing specialist. So these are top notch individuals that are coming in to really just share their skills with the aim to really just facilitate knowledge sharing and growth.
Oh, wonderful. We share everything of the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That was Bulelani Balabala, founder of the Township Entrepreneurs Alliance. Well, moving on now, Britain's cross-party talks aimed at finding a compromise